Okay, this morning I thought I'd do a video on tying up your tree so it doesn't blow over. We had a big storm here last night, and this tree over here blew over. So I decided to spike it and tie it up and do a little video on it. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some hose. I saved my old garden hoses just for this type of purpose, for ciphering or for tying things up or anything I need to do. It's always good to be a hoarder and save some stuff because you're going to need it eventually. Okay, so I went ahead and cut up some hose, which I'm going to go ahead and take this string after I unclog them. Okay. And this is all scrap I had laying around. I kind of figured eventually I was going to need them, the hose. So I went into my scrap pile and got it. But you want to string it through. You want to get an angle from, I went ahead and pounded in a pipe, a rebar, and a rebar over there. Just some scrap I had laying around. You want to try to angle it just right. You want to put it around a tree branch and make sure it's curved properly. And you want to make sure like that. You want to make sure it comes down to where you're going to tie it off. Okay, that looks pretty good. So, let me feed a little more string through it. Cut it off like that. Okay. I put a little knot right there so it doesn't move. So it stays in a U. Now I come down here. And temporarily I'm going to put it like that. Let me go get another one. Hope you can see them on the video. I pounded in a rebar. I'm going to string me another. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tie this one. Okay, I made that into a U. I'm going to come down here, and this one's going to reach this rebar right here. I temporarily put a knot in that. Now I'm going to do one more. Okay, I put a rebar in the ground right there. I'm going to come around over here. Okay, tied that up. Now I'm going to come down right over here in line with the rebar, right here. Whew, it's already hot and muggy. Okay, so what I did was I got a mallet. I got myself a piece of pipe, pounded in the ground. Got myself some rebar, pounded it in the ground, over there and over there. So then I got a spool of string right here. I cut up some old hose and made a U around the tree, because if you just use the string is going to cut into the tree. This way it doesn't. I went ahead and tied them up in 3 spots around, and that's going to hold that tree and protect it from any wind that comes through over here, any storms. And we get a lot of storms, and that's just until the roots take place. So anyway, I wasn't planning on doing this morning. I was going to do it this afternoon. I was going to make a video this morning on my fertilizer injector. But I needed to tackle this right away, which right now I'm going to go over there and do that one, because I got lucky. It didn't blow over. So let me go do that. Okay, so first this morning I came out to walk the property, see what I needed to do around. And a storm blew in last night, folded over one tree, which I just went ahead and secured up. Now this one over here, before it blows down, I'm going to go ahead and secure it up. Got some rebar. Put one there. Okay, got rebar in the ground. This one I'm going to have to mark, because I don't want to run over it with the tractor. So I'll just take this and put this over it. Okay, now I'll be able to see it real good. Okay, I'm going to cut up some hose, see if that's long enough. Okay, now I'm going to string up some string. Now I know this tree looks like it's on an angle, but without its deer proofing, it actually kind of curves a little bit, and when it takes root, I'm going to pull it that way a little bit and it'll straighten up, but that'll be maybe 6 months down the road. Little blockage in this piece. Let me knock it out. Like I say, this is just some old pipe I had laying around. Some old hose. Okay, bend that around. Make a knot right here. That'll hold the ends close together. Once the sun comes out and heats it up, it'll do that. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and tie this up here temporary. That looks long enough. Now I was going to do this to this one anyway so I could straighten out the tree once it takes root. The storm just made me do it a little sooner. Okay, so let me straighten this up a little bit since I'm doing this. That worked out really good. I'll do this one. And these don't have to be tight at all. It's just to keep the tree from blowing over. So anyway, there you go. I just decided first thing in the morning, since the storm came through, to go ahead and secure my trees up. I'm going to go ahead and tie them up a little better once I finish what I'm doing over there. And so I thought I'd do a little video on it. Hope you enjoyed.